Subcutaneous fat. This is the fat that sits directly under the skin. It is the soft fat you can pinch on your arms, thighs, or stomach. Subcutaneous fat stores extra energy and helps insulate the body to keep it warm. While too much of it can affect appearance and overall weight, it is generally less dangerous than deeper fat stored around organs. Visceral fat. This fat is stored deep inside the abdomen and surrounds internal organs like the liver and intestines. Unlike subcutaneous fat, you cannot pinch or easily see it. Visceral fat is strongly linked to health risks such as heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and high blood pressure. It becomes harmful when it builds up in excess, especially around the waist. Essential fat. This is the minimum amount of fat the body needs to function properly. Essential fat supports hormone production, protects organs, and helps regulate body temperature. Both men and women require essential fat, although women naturally need a slightly higher percentage because of reproductive functions. Without it, normal biological processes would not work correctly. White fat. White fat is the most common type of fat in the body. It stores excess calories and releases energy when needed. White fat cells are large and store fat in a single droplet. When consumed calories consistently exceed energy use, white fat cells grow larger, leading to weight gain. Brown fat. Brown fat is a special type of fat that helps generate heat. It contains more mitochondria, which gives it a darker color compared to white fat. Brown fat is more active in babies, helping them stay warm. Adults also have small amounts, and researchers study it because it burns energy instead of storing it. Beige fat. Beige fat is a mix between white fat and brown fat. It starts as white fat, but can behave more like brown fat under certain conditions, such as exposure to cold temperatures or regular exercise. Beige fat can burn calories to produce heat, which makes it an interesting area of study in weight management research. Intramuscular fat. This fat is stored within muscle tissue. In small amounts, it provides energy for muscle activity. In larger amounts, especially in inactive individuals, it can be linked to insulin resistance and metabolic problems. Intramuscular fat is also what gives certain cuts of meat their marbled appearance. Ectopic fat. Ectopic fat refers to fat that builds up in places where it does not normally belong, such as the liver, heart, or pancreas. Fatty liver disease is one common example. When fat accumulates in these organs, it can interfere with their normal function and increase the risk of serious health conditions. Stubborn fat. Stubborn fat is a term often used for fat that is harder to lose, typically found around the lower abdomen, hips, or thighs. It tends to have more receptors that slow down fat breakdown. Hormones, genetics, and blood flow patterns influence how easily this fat responds to diet and exercise.